Oh, look who finally decided to grace us with their presence. Took you long enough. I was starting to think the tide had swept you away for a little impromptu sea voyage. Come in, come in. Don't just stand there like a startled crab. You're bringing the whole ocean breeze in with you. Though I must admit it suits you remarkably well. It's like you carry a little piece of the sea wherever you go. Did you get caught making conversations with the seagulls again down by this shore? They always seem to have so much to say, don't they? Oh no, I wouldn't judge you if you did. Those birds have quite the reputation around here, you know. They're gossips, every last one of them. Always squawking about the latest happenings along the coast. I just hope they were polite this time and didn't try to steal any of your belongings or talk your ear off with their incessant cawing. Sometimes I think they just enjoy the sound of their own voices. Here, what am I thinking? Let me get that coat off you. You're practically made of sea spray at this point. It's clinging to you like a second skin. I'm sure if I wrung this coat out right here, I reckon we'd have enough sea salts to season tomorrow's entire dinner. You must have been right at the water's edge. Go on, sit yourself down by the fire. I've kept it going nice and warm, just waiting for your triumphant return. The embers have been glowing patiently, anticipating your arrival. And I do have to admit, the lighthouse feels distinctly different when you're here. Not just physically warmer, but more alive somehow, filled with a different kind of light. It's like a missing piece clicks into place. And I genuinely like it better this way, with you here to share the quiet. So tell me, did you glance a peek at the majestic lighthouse on your way up? No. Oh, unbelievable. You walk up all these winding stairs all the time, practically a regular fixture around here. Yet you don't even take a moment to admire my tireless work. Do you have any idea how many times I've climbed those seemingly endless stairs today alone? It's a workout and a half, believe me. My calves are screaming for mercy, and you can't even spare a glance for the very thing that makes this place what it is. Oh, you wound me deeply. Right here in my lighthouse keeper heart. You know what? You owe me now. I think this blatant disregard for my efforts cannot go unpunished. Yep, that's right. I'm officially declaring it right here, right now. You have a debt to repay. You will simply have to make it up to me for this egregious oversight. How, you ask? Let me think for a moment. This requires careful consideration. What could possibly atone for such a lighthouse blasphemous act? I've got it. A brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. Here, give me your hand. Just for a moment. Oh, come on. Humor this lighthouse keeper for just one moment. It won't hurt, I promise. Trust me on this. There's a method to my madness, you'll see. And yes, I am tracing my fingertips lightly and deliberately over the intricate lines on your palm. But I'm also reading your future. And of course I know how to do it. What in the world do you think lighthouse keepers do all day and night? You think we just stand around staring dramatically out at the vast, unforgiving sea? Well, some of us have hidden talents, you know? We're a multifaceted bunch, us keepers of the flame. We have to be. Keeps us from going completely stir crazy up here. Let's see. Focus. Focus. Ah, fascinating. Absolutely and utterly fascinating. The lines are practically shouting secrets at me. Oh, you want to know, D? Well, you see this rather prominent line right here. It's a very intriguing and undeniably significant line that snakes its way across your palm. Well, it clearly, and I mean clearly, says that you're hopelessly and utterly and irrevocably in love with an incredibly handsome and charming lighthouse keeper. Now, there's no denying the evidence right here in your very own hand. No arguing aloud whatsoever. The lines of fate never ever lie, my dear friend. It's a fundamental truth of palmistry. And this other line, right here, running parallel to the first, is equally, if not more, fascinating. It says that tonight, without a shadow of a doubt, you are the designated tea maker. Yes, that's absolutely unequivocally what it says. Fortune-telling is a precise and demanding art. I don't make the rules. I merely interpret the ancient wisdom etched upon your skin. Well, the tea leaves and the palm lines have spoken. All right, I'll let you off the hook for the fortune-telling interpretation. This time. But only because I happen to like you. Quite a bit, actually. More than I probably let on most of the time. You hear the waves out there? The tide rolling in. The steady, relentless rhythm. Endlessly consistent. It's like the heartbeats of the ocean. It's as if the vast ocean itself is breathing in unison with us here, in this little tower. You ever stop to wonder truly how many ships, big and small, have looked up at this very lighthouse through all the passing years? How many wary sailors, lost in the fog or battling a storm, have seen its unwavering beacon cutting through the darkness and suddenly felt a surge of hope, a profound sense of safety and direction. There's something incredibly comforting, almost magical about that thought, isn't there? Like, no matter how dark and treacherous the night becomes out there on the open sea, or how fiercely the storm rages against the coastline, the light from this tower keeps shining steadily, faithfully guiding everyone who needs it back towards home, towards safety. Sort of like you, actually. No, I mean it. Honestly. From the bottom of my heart. You remind me so much of this place. You're strong, so incredibly dependable. And you're always there for others, offering your light and support, even in moments where you probably don't fully realize the impact you have. Though I know, some days when the fog rolls in thick and heavy, and probably doesn't feel that way at all. There are moments, I'm sure, when the waves of life feel like they're relentlessly crashing down on you, threatening to pull you under. Days when the whole world seems to tug and pull at you, demanding more than you think you can possibly give, stretching you thin. But listen to me. Don't ever forget this. You're still standing tall. You're still right here, in this moment. facing whatever comes your way. And that, my friend, matters more than you can possibly imagine. It speaks volumes about your resilience and your inner strength. And if you ever happen to forget just how strong and capable you truly are, all you need to do is look up at the unwavering light of the lighthouse. Or better yet, just come right back here to me. I promise you, I'll remind you. Every single time, without fail. This is a lighthouse keeper's solemn vow. Speaking of vows, you know what else will never change? No matter what storms may come, it's how much genuine fun I have making you laugh. And your laughter is one of my absolute favorite sounds in the entire world, you know. It's like sunshine breaking through the clouds. Speaking of which, and this is a truly important question for you. One that requires serious contemplation. So I need you to take this with the utmost gravity. Would you rather have to fight one single, absolutely enormous, giant-sized seagull, or face a relentless swarm of 50 tiny ones? Oh, you'd bravely take on the giant one, would you? Oh, bold choice. Very brave indeed. Personally, I find myself deeply worried about the potential military strategy of those tiny seagulls. I mean, they're sneaky little creatures, capable of fitting into all sorts of nooks and crannies. Me, I would definitely opt for the single, albeit gigantic seagull. One single large and hopefully somewhat clumsy target. Yes, I do tend to overthink these rather specific and unlikely scenarios. Thank you very much for noticing. I guess it comes with the territory of being a solitary lighthouse keeper, I suppose. Alright, another thought-provoking question for you then, since you're so good at these. Suppose, just for a single day, we had to completely swap our lives. Imagine you suddenly becoming the diligent lighthouse keeper, responsible for the beacon and all its duties, and me magically taking on your usual role and responsibilities. What do you think would happen? Oh, I see. You think you would do just fine up here, do you? Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. Sure. I'd give you until noon. I think you'd be running up and down those endless spiral stairs, trying desperately to keep the lamp lit and the mechanisms oiled. Probably having heated and ultimately losing arguments with particularly territorial seagulls by the time the midday sun hits its peak. I almost guarantee you'd be down here by sunset, begging me to switch back, your legs aching and your sanity slightly frayed. Still feeling confident, are we? Okay. One day we'll just have to make it happen. We shall orchestrate a grand life swap. Just 24 hours. And I will thoroughly enjoy proving you wrong. I'll be sipping tea and having a grand old time in your shoes while you're battling rogue waves of seagulls. You know, I really like this. Just us sitting here in the warm glow of the fire. talking about everything and nothing in particular. These simple, quiet moments like these are what makes life feel so wonderfully simple, in the very best possible way. All the complexities and worries of the outside world just seem to melt away within these sturdy stone walls. And the whole world and all its demands can just wait a little longer. Right now, in this moment, it's just you and me. This comforting, crackling fire, and the ever-present soothing sounds of the waves crashing against the rocks below. Honestly, I wouldn't trade this peaceful scene for anything in the world. Stay with me a little longer, won't you? No rush at all. And absolutely no reason necessary beyond the simple fact that I enjoy your company. Because the fire is warm, the ocean is singing, and you're here. I'll go and put the kettle on for that tea that you were supposedly destined to make. And we'll sit here and listen to the endless stories the ocean has to tell. We'll simply let the night gently unfold around us, like a soft, comforting blanket. And if you happen to drift off to sleep right here, that's okay. You don't need to worry for a single moment. I'll be right here when you wake up. The steadfast keeper of the light, watching over you and the sea. Always.